Hello everyone! Today we will have a look at how the RX 5700 XT performs in Cyberpunk 2077. I decided to not include any in-game footage just to make sure no one of you could get spoiled somewhere. Now let's have a look at the full HD resolution, starting with the low preset. On average 101.8 FPS, minimum were 60.8 and maximum were 144.3. The medium preset achieved 98.2 FPS on average, 76.6 FPS as minimum and 133.2 as maximum. Setting the preset to high resulted in 76.3 FPS on average, 64.3 as minimum and 126.7 as maximum. The GPU achieved with the Ultra preset 60.5 FPS on average, 51.2 FPS as minimum and 95.5 as maximum. The next resolution is Quad HD. Starting with the low preset, the card achieved 82.8 FPS on average, 71.4 as minimum and 140.2 as maximum. The medium preset achieved 70.1 FPS on average, 55.3 FPS as minimum and 116.2 as maximum. The high preset achieved 65.2 FPS on average, 39.6 FPS as minimum and 86.6 as maximum. Setting the preset to Ultra, the GPU bursted out 61.3 FPS, 34.1 FPS as minimum and 77.4 as maximum FPS. Moving on to the 4K benchmarks, we also started with the low preset and the GPU achieved an average of 44.5 FPS, 36.6 FPS as minimum and 78.2 as maximum. With the medium preset, the card starts to struggle, but it is able to deliver 30.2 FPS on average, 25.8 as minimum and 53.6 as maximum. Selecting the high preset results in more struggling, where the card achieves 20.8 FPS on average, 11.5 FPS as minimum and 36.7 FPS as maximum. And when setting it to the Ultra preset, the card would basically die, but it achieved 14.3 FPS on average, 6.5 as minimum and 31.4 as maximum. To sum up, the RX 5700 XT delivers a very good performance for Full HD and Quad HD resolution, especially when playing in Quad HD and the Ultra preset is selected. That would likely be the reason why CD Projekt Red listed the RX 5700 XT as recommendation when players would like to play in Quad HD and Ultra settings at 60 FPS. The GPU is for sure no 4K card, but if you want to play it in 4K, you have to find a compromise and tweak around some settings, where you could squeeze out some more FPS. If you have any questions, no matter what, please don't hesitate to ask. That's it from me today, and have a good one.